Are you holding back the true expression of who you are for fear of what other people think?
Or do you find yourself a perfectionist and you're only willing to show people the parts of you that you think they'll approve of?
We can relate. My name is Jerry Turand, and my business is Living from Heart Center. This is my partner, Cal Bodwin, and we're going to give you a powerful lesson about confidence, vulnerability, and perfectionism. Take it away, Cal.
A lot of what we talk about is based around spirituality and the evolution of our soul and getting to a place of complete self love, acceptance, and you might call it self realization. And this completed Rubik's Cube to me represents the state of self realization. It's basically a state at the end of a soul's journey as a human being when they've perfected themselves to the point where they've basically eliminated all the suffering in their life and they have complete love and acceptance for themselves and basically everything else. So I'm going to scramble this now. Now, this might represent the way some people feel about where they're at in their life right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to, if your goal is self-realization or some kind of personal mastery, it's important to have acceptance for all the parts of yourself. If you feel there's a lot of parts of you that need work, it's important to acknowledge these things and have acceptance for all of them.
Yes, indeed. Life requires some shadow work.
So maybe you're one of those people who is a bit of a perfectionist and you only want other people to see the parts of you that you think they'll approve of.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how you show yourself to the world. Even though there's a lot of you that is out of alignment, you think needs work, you have all these flaws. So you just show this part.
It's pretty flat. When we're so multidimensional, I want to see all of you.
I would encourage you, if you want deeper relationships in your life, to let people see more of you. If you start being more real and authentic with other people, showing more of the parts of you that you might call a flaw, you'll realize that you're not alone and there's a lot of people out there that can totally relate to you. And when it comes to being real with people and showing the deeper parts of yourself, it's also important to have discernment for who you share with, because vulnerability is the gateway to love and deep, meaningful relationships. But there's a safe space, and some people don't receive you as well as you would like. So if you have discernment and choose wisely, and you do find people that you can trust to open up to, then when you do that, you also give them permission to do the same. And you can come together in a space of really deep love and trust and acceptance. And one of the greatest experiences a person can have is being completely 100% real and authentic and vulnerable, showing all the parts of them and still being unconditionally loved and accepted by that other person.
Yeah, that's freedom. That's true freedom when you have nothing to hide and you fully embraced every single part of you. There's no shame anymore. And one of the best ways to get there is through forgiveness and through your willingness to really open up and be honest with yourself. Look at those parts of yourself. And it's instead of wearing a band-aid and trying to cover up the wounds, to actually, you're going to have to clean out the wounds. You're going to have to look at the wounds, and that can be ugly and it can be uncomfortable. But at least, providing that safe space for yourself is a first step for yourself to look at those parts of you that feel like they're not aligned, those parts that you have shame and guilt around, and start to feel and to heal those parts. So very
Yeah.
important. Thanks.
And when you learn to love and appreciate who you are and have acceptance for all the parts of you, eventually you do get back to this state where you feel whole and complete, even though on a higher level you are whole and complete and perfect just as you are now, because every state along the way is a piece of the puzzle that makes up the whole, which is perfect and complete.
Mm.
But if you want to get where you feel on a personal level like you are whole and complete and you feel only love for yourself, then I would encourage you to reach out to Jerry. She's an amazing coach and she can definitely help get you the tips and tools and the methods that will help you reach self-realization or whatever your relationship or personal goals are.
Thank you. Yeah, so we encourage you, if you like this lesson, if you like this video, to please like and share it, and join us in our Facebook group, Unlimited Love Coaching. You'll find the link below in the description. So click on the link in the description and join us. Namaste.